My name is Rod Backus. Here at Manila, Iowa. We've been farming, I guess, no-till for 34 years, continuous. We also, we work with Horizon Equipment in Manning. And I want to show you my 1770, which is basically converted to a 1775 ExactEmerge right now. This thing has got liquid fertilizer and a 2x2 up front, and that's basically to put liquid N, P and K, and sulfur in a 2x2 band right next to the rows. Then on the back side here, we've got hydraulic row cleaners from Dawn Equipment. And they basically are clearing out a pass of residue for the row unit itself. And then up here we've got hydraulic downforce 2 from Dawn Equipment. This is the reflex system. I think it's a reflex 2 system, what they're calling it. So, and then behind that we've got the ExactEmerge row unit that I basically converted it to. This is the ExactEmerge retrofit kit that I put on. And I guess behind here we've got reduced inner diameter gauge wheels, scrapers on behind that, and then in-furrow fertilizer, Schlegel closing wheels, and drag chain for all this. And this planter has been, kind of a work in progress. We've been, like I said, no-tilling for 34 years continuous. I've had, I can't even remember how many planters I've had, but this planter works by far the best I've ever seen in no-till. With this combination of all these things, it makes this ExactEmerge work that much better. I mean, it works awesome by itself, but in a no-till situation, you're still dealing with, night crawlers, their mounds, a lot of residue, rough soil conditions out there a little bit, and this planter can basically handle all that stuff and turn out this almost perfect stand of corn out there. And this, like I said, this ExactEmerge works on flat ground all the way up to 18-20% slopes, and I just can't believe the performance out of this thing. It just last year we ran it, and some of our best yields we've ever had were on some of our most, our highest gradient slopes, I guess, or 18% slopes. We've never produced yields like that ever on that type of ground. We've always been able to produce good yields on flat ground, and most guys are the same way, But when you get onto these 18% slopes, the planters from before, these 7,000, 7,200s or whatever, they had that seed tube. You've got these side slopes, the seed tube would screw up the seed placement, and this thing with that brush belt puts that seed perfectly, even on the 18% slopes. Spacing is awesome. So yeah, this thing really works. I tell my customers that, everybody's kind of expecting the seed to do all the job that it's supposed to do. Everybody says, well, we're supposed to be getting 300 or 400 bushel an acre corn. I says, well, part of the problem is the seed is only as good as the planter that plants in the ground, okay? You can take the worst seed in the ground and do it with a planter like this and make it yield great. But if you take the best seed that you have and put it in crappy planter that plants terrible, you're gonna have poor yields. So I mean, I'm trying to get the highest yields I can with the best seed that I have, and then still, you know, have it spaced right, have the depth right, you know, just everything is right with this planter. So I mean, you just can't expect the seed to do all the work to get to 300 bushel an acre yields. So the corn is only as good as the planter that planted it to start with.